There have been so many people I've seen get caught by putting their names on these boards. And what's amazing, it's like these people feel the need for social validation, even though they know what they're doing is bad.
Bro, he knew what he was doing. You could tell. He did this shit just because he wanted to do it. He trying to live his life. He already knew he was going to jail. He knew he was going to jail. Once they stole that $230 million, they found out a way to spend $230 million in a couple months. Oh my goodness. You are now tuned in to another Real Deal video. Let's get into it. Gang hit the whip. Yeah, I just hit the whip. Y'all. Real Deal gang, Real Deal gang, Real Deal gang. What's the word, man? I'm back with another Real Deal video, man. And as y'all can see by the title, this how Malone scammed $230 million. So let's go ahead and get into it. I ain't gonna yap y'all heads off. Let's get into it.
Today we're talking about two arrests that came about because of my buddy Zach XBT, a crypto investigator who's responsible for tracing $230 million of crypto that was scammed by the most pathetic people you'll ever meet. Now, two of these people have...
Zach XBT don't play that. He said, I'm gonna get you. He probably like the hacker and what's that show called? I know you. It's a show where it's a hacker and he work for the like the people who run the world, right? That's up in the office and shit, and he really ready to, like, y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. Put it down in the comments so y'all know what I'm talking about. But yeah,
been indicted. I, for one, think that's amazing. I'm gonna link Zach's full report below. Go check it out. The way he traced this money is incredible. Even as somebody who does this, I'm like, guy's got skills. Basically, a group of criminals did a phishing scam where they stole someone's Bitcoin, allegedly worth $230 million. That in of itself, the amount's crazy, but it's not that interesting. Phishing scams happen all the time. What makes this story unique is who stole it and what they did while they were stealing it. They recorded themselves in the act of getting the money, like, stolen for the first time, which provides such an interesting look into a group of the most pathetic people you'll ever meet. Here they are celebrating getting this money.
We did it! Oh my god!
Way.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Bro, I'm gonna spaz out. Yo! We're done! I'm spazzing out!
What I think is so incredible about this is not only the fact that they're all celebrating in a group, they're also live, like, texting each other a bunch of stuff, leaving traces of evidence. I mean, look, I'm not here to hate on the criminal game. I'm not here to say how you should do it. But guys, it's like better class of criminal here.
Yeah,
what's
they
going
slow,
on,
but they probably
so that
ain't
in
caring.
of itself was surprising, but later they
slow,
leaked even more important information as they were planning to launder the money. Their friend was kind of doing a tutorial on how to launder money with this app.
The top right, the settings bar. Settings.
Now, when I first heard this, I heard this background voice of the popular streamer XQC, and I was like, is he in on it? But I think they're actually just watching a live stream while committing crime.
Yeah, they probably
Gen Z is so cooked. Their brains are so done for. They can't even focus on committing massive crime. Like, I got to get that second screen. I need my boy X on the second screen.
Dark.
Here.
No, not that. Like the swap settings.
Like a super glass cannon shit.
Set customer
Unbelievable. So that just kind of sets the
crazy.
stage of who you're dealing
million?
with. Now, as I said,
These
the
kids,
DOJ has already indicted two of these guys. And you can see they are young. 20 years old and
kids.
21 years old in LA.
He trying to ask why they geek, because they 20 and 21 and they ain't never had money in their life, and they did a scam because they've been trying to get rich. Now, if they was already rich and they doing shit like this, that's sick work. That's sick work. But if they, it was poor, everybody's just trying to get some money so they can do what they want to do in life and stop work everyday clockwork.
And Miami, respectively, which, not surprising places to be living if you're going to be scamming. But the story gets even more interesting when you realize these guys have been taunting Zach XBT, the guy who ultimately caught them. They said F Zach XTB. They misspelled his name, which, by the way, already, if you're going to do that, you're going to get caught. And then they said, told you we'd win Greavies. That was one of the names of one of the guys, Malone. Now, already, if you're one of these guys who does these signs at clubs it's because you're a scammer and you don't know what to spend your money on, frankly. There have been so many people I've seen get caught by putting their names on these boards. And what's amazing, it's like these people feel the need for social validation, even though they know what they're doing is bad.
Bro, he knew what he was doing. You could tell. He did this shit just because he wanted to do it. He trying to live his life. He already knew he was going to jail. He knew he was going to jail. Once they stole that $230 million, once they talked about it, once somebody gets a lump sum of money, they probably scammed before it, but they never scammed to this amount of level. They probably scammed before, and they was like, yeah. And they was like, man. One of them probably said, let's go for the big fish. Let's try to get it all. And it ended up working for them. And they already knew they was going to go to jail. So they just went ahead and did all that shit anyway because they just crashed out about it. Even though that's not a smart way to go, that's how they wanted to live their life. This world is full of crash outs now. Y'all generation, y'all sat through it. This generation that we're in now, but everybody gonna crash out, whether it's in the streets, in the hood, whether it's in crypto, whether it's at the top of the food chain. Everybody, the kids is gonna crash out. They will crash out. They're not afraid to crash out. That's what I'm saying. That's the problem. We need to get it. You know what I'm saying? Start being afraid to crash out. You only get one life, and once it's over, it's over.
So they go to the top clubs in like the place that they're at, spend tons of scammed money on the dumbest things. And this is part of what makes these people so pathetic. Not only that they would all get on a group chat and talk about their crimes while listening to XQC in the background. I mean, that itself is a crime. But it's just what they spend their money on. Because it's not just about buying those signs at the club or whatever. They're also trying to use their wealth to pick up women. And part of what makes them so pathetic is they are unsuccessful at that, even though they are trying to impress girls with their massive wealth, sudden wealth, because they stole it. But the girls are like not having it, and it just kind of becomes this comedy. So this girl talked about
also
her
bought a lot of cars and
getting
shit.
a Birkin bag, which is a very expensive luxury bag, from who we believe to be Malone. The reason we believe this is that one of these things says, Dre said, who want a Burke? And we see at Malone. And we're going to find out that this guy somebody was going around offering Birkin bags to girls to try to pick them up.
But he looked pretty young. He comes towards me and he's like, I got this for you. And he hands me the box that this is in. It came in like the actual Hermes box. It's downstairs in my kitchen. I don't feel like bringing it up, but he opens it and he's like, do you like it? And I was like, yeah, I do. But like, is it real? And he was like, of course it's real. Like, it's for you. You can have it, and just walks away.
Already a weird pickup to just hand somebody something and walk away.
Cause they probably giving it, bro. They probably don't care, bro. These little kids crashed out. They don't care. They just doing shit. Just doing shit that make them happy. He probably feel happy. He probably feel good giving that to her because he know that probably made her day.
It's 100% real. I actually went to Rodeo with him.
But these some little badass kids, and they did some dumbass shit.
He bought 5 of them.
Now they paying their life for it.
What?
Yeah, so turns out that screenshot we saw earlier of Dre said, who want a Burke? It sounds like he was going up to multiple women and just giving out bags and just seeing, which one of them is going to bite. It's honestly so cringy and pathetic, but the end is just where it all comes together.
This is it. It's beautiful, but to be honest, it's not really my style.
Oh, no!
And then she ungrateful. That's crazy.
The story ends.
She has a Birkin bag and she's being ungrateful. Like, this world is crazy.
With her just leaving with a new bag and then going, it's not my style. Oh, gosh. You spent, I don't know how much these bags cost. I'm
like 20 racks.
Not in that world, but I imagine a lot of money just for somebody to roast you on TikTok as kind of a loser and go, it's not my style. But amazingly, that is not the most cringy and pathetic thing this guy does. Because then, Zach also posted this. This guy apparently sent a picture of what looks like a Lamborghini with multiple bags on top of it. And he texts this person. You see his name, Malone. I got you a present. We'll call it an early birthday gift, a thank you gift. I appreciate you so much. Sends a picture of a Lamborghini calling it a present. And this person says, I'm taken once again. Doesn't even address or respond to the fact this.
Once again, me and y'all little dudes on some weird, freaky ass shit. I don't know what y'all on. Why would you text a girl that don't want you? You know what I'm saying? And buy her a bunch of shit. He probably takes that to a bunch of girls. I don't know. I don't really know this story. All this is, I don't know if this confirmed or not, but yeah.
This person bought her a car, an expensive car. This guy has such little charisma. She just immediately goes, I'm taken. And he says, I don't care. He's just buying cars to take in women and saying, oh, I don't care, as if they're going to be impressed because you're a scammer who just got a little bit of money. I think what's even funnier is this is exactly the type of guy to be like, oh, all girls want is money. And then they try to flex their money on girls only to be turned down by them. It's just like, who cares? It's not my color. Oh, man. So I just thought, he's missing the point. They're spending the money because they know they're gonna get caught. Who's just gonna hold some money just so they can give it all back? They're spending the money with the freedom and time they had because they knew they were gonna get caught. He's not just buying. He's just buying female stuff just cause. He probably bought that phone. He probably drive it around himself. I don't know. They had $230 million. Think about it on GTA. What would you do if you had $230 million on GTA? You'll buy everything. That's why they did it. These guys were the gift that kept giving. I mean, it's horrible that $230 million got stolen. Zach helped trace and recover some of it. He got some of it frozen. In cooperation, it looks like, with the DOJ, who have charged some of these people. And that's great. It kind of had a happy ending. But I think if you look at the scammers themselves, it's like, they're so pathetic. They have no sense of even what to do with the money. Like, they got the money and immediately they spend it on the dumbest, most materialistic things. And it shows you kind of the types of people who are drawn to this lifestyle. They don't even have taste. They don't even have, like, they can't even use the money because they have their brain has been fried by a culture who just values, dumb designer stuff over everything. It's
That's
funny
not a
because I
lie.
kind of think
That's
these
100%
designer
truthful.
places
That's
have
100%
scammed the
truthful.
scammers into thinking like, oh, this is what you do with your scam money. In fact, in
That's
preparation for this
100%
video,
truthful.
I reached out to Zach XBT, who sent me this tweet, which supposedly shows some of the bottle receipts where they allegedly spent $500,000.
Oh my
at this club.
gosh. Y'all see what type of money that
We
is?
spent half.
I pray to touch something like this number in a bro. I'm trying to touch something like this number. Y'all see this number right here? 569-528-35. I'm trying to touch that by next year, the year after. You feel me? 22, 23. That's what I should be working on. 23, I should have, 569-528. You know what I'm saying? Remember that. You know what I'm saying? But this in itself, it's crazy. In one club session, that's how you know somebody got millions, over 10 millions, because this shit ain't worth nothing. This was like 50,000 of them. They was probably like, who cares?
$1 million at this club. I mean, so unbelievably stupid. If they weren't already on your trail before, you don't think somebody's gonna notice
They
a
don't
$500,000
care.
bill from a 20 or 21-year-old at a club and wonder, I wonder how those people made that money. It's just so stupid. And for what? For one night, $500,000? These people have been tricked into thinking this is how you celebrate. The last thing I want to do is just talk
else was you
about
supposed
this.
to do with it?
This
Hold
guy
on to it?
witnessed an FBI raid, and it's believed to be the FBI indictment where they actually went and caught these two guys. So we'll watch a bit of that, and
Neighbors in a Miami community stunned as federal agents surrounded a home last night. The FBI swarming the entire neighborhood with long guns and firing flashbangs.
So yeah, this is the result of what you get when you try to impress women with your dumb decision to go buy a bunch of Birkin bags, film yourself committing scams, and buy Lamborghinis for girls who are taken, you get arrested. Big shout out to Zach XBT once again, and also the team that helped him. That's CF Investigators Zero Shadow and the Binance security team. Thanks to them, $9 million has been frozen and $500,000 has already been returned.
That ain't shit.
That's frozen.
Oh, that's why they did it. They hit their ass. Oh my gosh, they stole $230 million and $9 million got. Hold on. I know I'm not too shabby in school, but like, hold on. 230 minus, you know what I'm saying? They say where they recovered 9. You know what I'm saying? Minus, you know what I'm saying? That's 221. And then they said they got like 500K. So they spent almost $200 million. They spent $200 million. These little dudes found the way to spend $200 million in a couple weeks. I mean, no, probably in a couple months. It probably happened in a couple months. They found out a way to spend $230 million in a couple months. Oh my goodness. That is insane. But if y'all like that real deal video, please stop scamming, bro. That's stealing. I couldn't even scam myself. You know what I'm saying? Everybody thought about it. Everybody heard about scam before. I thought about no, I didn't think about it because I'm not no thieving ass nigga. I'm not finna go steal from nobody. You know what I'm saying? That's just not me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not finna take yours. I'm finna get mine. You feel me? So make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Turn the post notifications on because I told you I'm dropping all December long and on into the next year. So I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. Real deal be the gang and we out. Let's go. If y'all get bored or want to watch a different video, just go to another one of mine because you know I'm dropping every day.